So the title here is Master Digital Craftsmanship with 3D Printing Orthopedic Products. So we really try to give people the tool to use their craftsmanship in a smart and digital way.
So first we will have Ilian that will talk about how do you scan and mesh. So meaning how do you create a 3D object of a shape, of a form. Then he's going to be talking about how to CAD. So it's the drawing of a 3D model. So how do you adjust it? How do you change the shape? It will be how can you basically order and get an object out of it. Other steps is basically what's happening in the background. If you get your own device, you'll be able to draw, to take the 3D model and then define different harness into it, and then to 3D print. And finally, we'll have Eleftherios that will talk about how he's doing this in his own clinic.
So if we go scanning, we just press start, and it's very easy to go around with the structure sensor. As you can see, there's a bounding box around the seat, which make it pretty easy to scan. File, we see our scan, and the first step of cleaning it up is just to cut out the edges, cut out the material we don't need. Most of the time we say take a big scan because data can be removed, but it's harder to add data later on.
So this is actually a software. It's the CAM software, or also called Slicer, where you can open the 3D file. So this is the bottom seat that has been designed before. Once you load that file, you can choose in the bar the harness. So we have different harness that you can choose from, and then you can select. Here we have selected medium harness. Then you can choose what we call a modifier. So it's a 3D object that will affect the harness of your seat. So this object will not be printed, but wherever that object crosses the seat, it will allow you to modify the harness of it.
Okay, here, for example, you can see one of the cases that you have fitted. Actually, it's the 3D printed seat that is actually on a base from a German company. It's an indoor base. All the seats that we make, they all have an aluminum frame that they act like a shell for the aluminum for the 3D printed seat in order to provide support. And also, the aluminum frame is the attachment point of the seat to the base.